Hey there, beloved. Welcome to our second week of Advent. Last week, we focused on acknowledging that we are weary people, that there are probably things in our lives that cause us to be tired. And sometimes that weariness is physical, but other times that weariness is emotional, it's social. It has all sorts of root causes. And there's no point in pretending that we're not weary when we are. And so if that's you today, I just want to invite you to take a deep breath and go, yep, Monday morning, I'm weary. This week, we're taking a look at how it is that connection might bring us from weariness to joy. And I continue to want to be really careful to say that joy is something that we feel accompanied by a lot of other things. And I think it's entirely possible to both be weary and to have joy. And sometimes we need some things to spark joy in our lives, and connection is one of those things. On Sunday, we talked about the way that Elizabeth and Mary connect. And in their connection, they both find a new rejoicing for their pregnancies and for what is happening to them, in spite of all of their questions and curiosity about how. So once again, on this Monday morning, we're going to take some time to do a little bit of Lectio Divina. And again, we're going to do it with a piece of poetry as a sacred reading rather than with scripture. And in Lectio, we read the text once for content, and then we read the text again to listen for the word that captures our attention and to really spend time reflecting on what has captured our attention. The third time we hear the text, we actually offer up some sort of prayer of response or some words or some journaling, some way of responding to what has sparked for us. And in the fourth reading, we rest. We rest with what we've heard. And so I am going to read today's poem once. And if you're going to go through the entire practice of Lectio Divina, I encourage you to just keep backing up and listening to it again, or maybe pull out your devotional and read it to yourself in a different voice. It makes a difference to hear things in different voices. Our poem today is called Lessons in Connection by Sarah R. Speed. So, read, reflect, respond, rest. Here we go. Lessons in Connection. It's been a long day. Long enough to complain. Long enough to whine and dine my disappointment, to give weariness keys to the house. But then you get the giggles, dancing with the dog in the kitchen, paws sliding, tails wagging, side cramping giggles. I can hear it from across the house. Your joy burrows its way through the cracks in my armor, and then we are both laughing, gulping for joyous electric air. And that's when I know. If you grab my hand, if you ask me to dance, if our weary human souls can make room for connection, then we will survive. Joy will take root. Love will keep her keys to the house. I hope you have a fantastic beginning of the week, and I'll look forward to seeing you in email on Wednesday.